Glad to have you along with us from Scott Stadium in Charlottesville, Virginia. ACC play gets started here as both of these teams start what they hope will be a chase for a conference championship. It's the NC State Wolfpack and the Virginia Cavaliers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
After a few challenging years, Virginia is back on top. A tradition there for the Cavaliers. They went 11-3 in 2025. Tony Elliott continues to build a winner, getting to the ACC championship game last season. They believe they can keep continuity on competition rolling for the Cavs. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Cavaliers will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So NC State's offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Dozier. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Gonna run it, it's Scott. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Pressure coming. Fires to the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. So Virginia's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And now here comes Peyton Lewis. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense, man. Try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Here's Holstein to throw. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
On the run, fires downfield. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. On the run, it's Lewis. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Cavaliers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spinning it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. To the air, it's Bailey. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Finds his man. It's Douglas. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get the first through the air. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Douglas. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
NC State with the 1st and 10 here. He goes right back to the air. Rushes on him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Back to pass on second down. Looking left. That's caught. It's snow. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So the offense will go for it around midfield. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Wolfpack picked up that last first down with a completion. Let's see what they do here. Hard running there. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. The Wolfpack picked up that last first down with a completion. Let's see what they do here. Now the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Running inside, it's Scott. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Beebe. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Rolling, Holstein. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Cavaliers in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have a Cavalier who was shaken up on that last play. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. To the air, it's Holstein. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
Man, this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting his tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, this offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this ground.
Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Cavaliers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wide receiver. Holstein on the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Gives it on the option. Tripped up for the tackle.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Fires into the end zone. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Virginia. How about this defense taking one back to the house? There's still plenty of time here, but huge momentum on their side.
Huge momentum. Way to get out the gates early. Early in the game to get up a couple scores, that is a beautiful thing. Takes the pressure off, puts the pressure immediately on the other side of the football. What a start.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. And he'll bring it back. And the returner will be dragged down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Got a man, it's Snow. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Quick completion to the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quick spin on the run. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. A 1st down run on the doorstep. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Virginia will call its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it runs it into the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
Yeah, Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Douglas. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. That's reeled in. It's Flores. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Timeout, Virginia. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll reach for a 50-yarder and have to guide it in with precision from the... It's good. He could have hit a straight off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at North Carolina taking on the TCU Horned Frogs. And it's the Tar Heels setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications. Now back over to your game in Charlottesville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Beebe. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The lone back's got it. Hard-hitting tackle.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
The Cavaliers will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. It's Dozier. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. NC State might want to keep slinging it after that last big play. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Makes the catch. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Play is halted momentarily as the training staff is out to check on an injured member of the Wolfpack. That's the big sophomore tight end who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on him. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Back-to-back possessions, 2 forced turnovers, 2 interceptions. Defenses are salivating. That gets you excited. I'm the next guy trying to make a big play. I'm bragging about it if I've already got 1 pick. But if I'm the other guys, I'm like, wait a minute, I got to get me 1 too.
Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Nice move to pick up yardage. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down. And the Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, this has been a...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Eli Holstein to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Makes the grab. It's Snow. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Gonna look downfield again. Right down the middle. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations.
Got some room to run. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They go play action with Holstein. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Holstein fires to the middle. He makes the catch. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete to the left. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. they'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Snow. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. NC State now operating from the red zone. Throws to the tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. 1st and goal for the offense. He'll set up to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down.
Finding some room. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeps it on first down. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Lewis. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Cavaliers look to keep this drive humming. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Timeout called by the defense just shy of the 2-minute mark. 2:02 remaining here. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Cavaliers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Here comes the offense on first down. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there, but this team just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.